So when nitrates, they are heated, they decompose. Now you have to remember they decompose in a very interesting manner. If you take sodium and potassium, these nitrates on heating will always form nitrite, and they will release what? Oxygen gas. So whether you take sodium nitrate or you take potassium nitrate, the product will be what, children? The product will be nitrite and oxygen gas will be released. Then the nitrites form, they are in which color? They are of pale yellow color. So sodium nitrite or potassium nitrite formed are pale yellow color. Otherwise, what is the color of sodium and potassium nitrate? The color of sodium and potassium nitrate is white crystalline solid. Then when we take up calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, then these nitrates on heating, they form what? Oxide, right? And they release which gas? They release another gas along with oxygen, that is nitrogen dioxide. What is the color of this gas? It is reddish brown color. Okay, so these medium metals, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, tin, lead, they all release nitrogen dioxide, oxygen along with metal oxide. Now when we take mercury and silver, these nitrates on heating form metal. Okay, they just form metal, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Why? Because these metals they do not keep oxygen also bond with them. So by on heating, the metal oxide, suppose it is mercury oxide, so when you are heating, this oxygen is also removed. Okay, but when we talk about calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, the linkage between the metal and the oxygen is little stronger. So therefore this oxygen does not break. Whereas over here in mercury and oxygen, the oxygen linkage is so weak that on heating it gets removed. Right? So what is happening? And over here, why we do not get oxide? Because potassium and nitrite, they form a stronger bond. Hence even nitrogen also does not move out. So if you see what is happening, it is breaking in three forms. First, either there is formation of nitrite, or second category where there is formation of oxide, and third category where you are just getting the metal. And in first case you will get nitrite, in second case you get metal oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, in third case you get metal, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Right? So the question can be asked, children, what happens when silver nitrate is heated? Okay, now there are colors also. So when silver nitrate is heated, you will get silver or mercury. Silver nitrate is heated, you will get silvery white metal. If you heat mercury nitrate, you will get silvery again white metal. If you heat copper, you will get copper. Yes, you are going to get copper oxide, and that copper oxide has got black color. Right? Then if you take yellow, lead will give you yellow color. If you take iron will form again iron oxide. Zinc will form zinc oxide. Now children, the question may be asked that metal nitrate, there are two metal nitrates, or there is one metal nitrate. This metal nitrate on heating forms a yellow solid. This yellow solid is yellow when hot and becomes white when cold. So what is the question? Question is, there is a metal nitrate, right? This on heating forms yellow color, right? And on cooling it changes to white. So you have to identify which nitrate it is. So children, there is only zinc nitrate, right, which is yellow when hot and it becomes white when cold, because it forms zinc oxide which becomes white on cooling. So tricky questions can be asked based on this. They can also ask you which of the following metal nitrates will form metal. So suppose they may give you like mercury nitrate, lead nitrate, potassium nitrate. So the answer is mercury nitrate. So you have to learn this by heart. Is this clear, children? And whenever you are writing equation, see that you are writing balanced and complete reaction. Is this clear? Now this is first. Second, we come to when the metal nitrates, they combine with any acid, either sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. So when metal nitrate combined with concentrated sulfuric acid, what will happen? See children, the hydrogen will combine with the nitrate part and it is going to form back which acid? It is going to form nitric acid. Right. Similarly, if you take metal nitrate with concentrated hydrochloric acid, again what will happen? You are going to get what? Nitric acid, and metal salt, metal chloride will be formed. So when concentrated sulfuric acid or concentrated hydrochloric acid, they combine with metal nitrate, they form nitric acid along with sulfate or chloride salt. Is this clear children? Isn't it interesting? So they are very interesting. Now next we come to the test. How will you know that the salt is nitrate? So to know the test, the salt is nitrate, first is to heat. So when you heat, it is going to give what? Nitrogen dioxide, which has got reddish brown color. Except which, now when you are heating, remember only sodium and potassium. Sodium and potassium nitrates, they will not give reddish brown gas. Okay, they will not give, but rest of the nitrates will give reddish brown gas, will confirm the compound is nitrate. Second, if you know that it is nitrate, just put copper metal in it, right, and concentrated sulfuric acid. So when you put or drop, now suppose you want to know whether it is sodium or potassium nitrate, they are not giving out nitrogen dioxide. So how can you know? You can take these salts, right, whether they are nitrate or not, take these salts, drop copper metal and concentrated sulfuric acid, immediately you will get what? Reddish brown fumes, and this will confirm the compound contain nitrate. Third test is brown ring test, where what you do is you take salt solution, this is already containing nitrate. You in the second you take what? Freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution, you add the two, right, and then what you do, you add what? From the side of the test tube you add concentrated sulfuric acid. So when you add concentrated sulfuric acid, there will be a brown ring formed at the junction of the two liquids, right? Now let's see how. So nitrate, say we have taken sodium nitrate. So sodium nitrate with concentrated sulfuric acid will combine to form HNO3 and NaHSO4. Nitric acid will be formed. Now this nitric acid is going to decompose into water, nitric oxide and oxygen. This nitric oxide will combine with ferrous sulfate to form brown ring of nitrosoferrous sulfate. Is this clear children? So this is very interesting, easy, and you will enjoy while testing the compounds as nitrates. Okay, now children, another thing what you have to remember is when you are taking ferrous sulfate, ensure that ferrous sulfate is freshly prepared. Okay, why? Because if it is not freshly prepared, it will convert into ferric sulfate. Once it is ferric sulfate, there will be no formation of ring. Second thing children, if you shake, what will happen? On shaking, this brown ring disappears. Why disappears children? Because then concentrated sulfuric acid, right, combines with water, and the heat is generated. With this heat, the bond breaks and you get what? Ferrous sulfate and nitric oxide is released. As soon as it is released, the brown ring disappears. Now when it goes up, there is what? Oxygen. So further there are chemical reactions and you are not able to see brown ring back. Okay, and so thin beautiful ring formed when you add gently concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, do request your teacher and she is going to show you the brown ring test, right? Thank you.